There's a lot of people out there that are just so resentful that Donald Trump won, that, believe it or not, you get some lawmaker, state lawmaker in the state of New York actually suggesting, this is precious here, this is just golden, that they secede. They're going to join Canada. They're going to become the southeastern wing of Canada. They want Connecticut to join them. They got a few other states they're looking at. Listen to this story, guys.
One New York state senator is even floating the idea of having New York withhold federal taxes and then the Empire State seceding to join Canada.
Instead of us all trying to illegally cross the border at night without them noticing, which is pretty hard because there's lots of us, that they should instead agree to let us be the Southeast province, a new province of Canada. New York, Connecticut, Massachusetts, Vermont would combine and be a great new province as the Southeast province of Canada. Basically, everybody in these states are progressive Democrats who would fit in pretty well with the political philosophy of at least most of the Canadian elected officials.
This woman's name is, she's State Senator Liz Krueger. You know what? I'm like, go for it. You guys do that. I mean, the only challenge there is that we do kind of need Wall Street because it is a big generator, right, of federal revenue. But think about what's been happening. Everybody's moved to Florida or Texas. They're starting a Texas stock exchange. Maybe we just say, forget about it. You guys do you. You go join Canada. Okay, fine. We don't need you. You tax the hell out of everyone anyway. And the rest of us, unfortunately, I happen to live in one of those Northeast states. So I guess my real estate value would go down and I'd have to move to Florida or Texas like everyone else. I mean, honestly, I think we're setting ourselves up for a kind of civil war, if you would. And these politicians like Letitia James, who's about any day to have her court case kicked out of the Court of Appeals, it's going to be thrown back because she's got no there. She's part of the danger. She's part of the system that's trying to divide us and put us on the edge of some kind of civil war. I mean, listen, if you're in a scenario where it's the feds versus the state, I'm telling you, every single time the feds are going to win out. Here's Letitia in her full insane moment, somehow insisting that she's going to double down on this case she's got, trying to bankrupt Donald Trump.
This is a state case. Last week, he perfected his appeal. And we are confident that in the state of New York, that we will recover over $450 million for the residents of the great state of New York. He's engaged in name calling. But unfortunately, the reality is that I will not dignify his comments. And two, I will not amplify his racism and or sexism. We've got to focus on issues. Americans are struggling right now. Inflation has gone down, again, under the leadership of President Biden. Right now, we are experiencing one of the lowest unemployment rates in history. And it's really critically important that the number of illegal border crossings has come to one of the lowest points, again, because of pathways that President Biden and Vice President Harris have.
Unbelievable. Okay, so you get her, you get Maura Healey, who's the governor of Massachusetts, saying she's not going to allow federal law enforcement to come in and deport anyone. You get the mayor of Denver saying, I'm not going to allow anybody. I'm going to stand in the way of this. Hey, you stand in the way of this? Buddy, I got news for you. You're going to lose that battle. Tom Homan's already promised to put you in jail, okay? Tom Homan, who's running the border and running this whole operation, because the feds are going to have the upper hand, shall we say. But, you do what you want. Maybe you just secede like the state senator, Senator Krueger out of New York wants to do. Maybe you can find a couple states to join you. I'll tell you, the rest of us, we're there for the long run. We want America to succeed. We want to keep growing. And let me tell you, we're on the verge of some really, really great stuff. Really great stuff. I mean that. Hey, quick shout out for one of our show sponsors, Balance in Nature. You can get Balance in Nature right now at 50% off. Just use code word Trish. Go over to balanceinnature.com. Use code Trish. 1-800-246-8751. You can call them 1-800-246-8751. I mean, everything going on, right? We're going into the crux of the holiday season. You get lots of busyness, I'm sure, in your life. For me, anyway, that means sometimes I don't eat as healthy as I would like to. And I'm covered. I'm covered from Balance in Nature because they send me my fruits and veggies, those little gummies every day where I get all the vitamins I need. My vitamin D levels have normified. I'm very, very happy. My doctor's very happy too. Anyway, balanceinnature.com. You can get it for 50% off. It's the best deal that they've had, that I have seen. So 50% off. Again, I like fruits and veggies, but they have lots of things there for you. So go look at the website. Use code word Trish. It helps the show. You're helping you. All good stuff during this holiday season.